Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Kyrie Irving. Daniel Gafford is out there with Najee Marshall. Then there's Max Christie. And it's Flagg in at the small forward position. And for the Suns, Royce O'Neal is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Jalen Green. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Williams at the 5, home in the paint. Here we are now past the midway point of the season, Tim. What kinds of things are you focusing on right now as you take a look at the league?
Well, Kevin, this is where teams separate. There's two paths. Teams that are starting to get themselves ready for a playoff run, and those that are starting to think about their next offseason and angling for a good draft position.
And teams trying to peak at the right time. A very tough thing to achieve, don't you think?
It's critical. You want to be in rhythm and healthy to make that deep playoff run.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Back to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Okay, Book, get up.
Here's Irving. Saw him with 29 points last game. Pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Booker. He is averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Now Flagg to the paint. Here's Gafford. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Green against Christie. Booker, right side. A little shot fake there, got the D out of position.
Well, Booker doesn't have any weaknesses. The mid-range area is somewhere he thrives.
Booker against Irving. No good. Good D by Booker. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Kyrie is a fantastic floor general. Excellent at knowing when to get it to open teammates.
Booker outside. Pass to Brooks. Back to Booker. And he gets the bucket. Booker's got 8.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Flagg. Good, nice job down low. Flagg's got his second bucket tonight.
And you see the explosiveness of Flagg, the athletic ability giving him an edge inside.
For 3, Booker. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
So a moment now to see the story on Kyrie Irving. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. Right around 25 points per, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, his production is crucial to this team. They've sort of built around him, and it's why so many things are run through him.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
For Dallas, they've gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Marshall up top, guarded by O'Neal. Irving from long range. That ball is great assist by Marshall.
And Irving showing you his versatility. You can play him on or off the ball.
O'Neal a screen on Irving. The drive by Booker. Past O'Neal. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Jalen Green. Mavericks leading by 5. Outside Irving. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I caught up with the head coach for Phoenix. This many years into the game, and the Kyrie challenge is still puzzling. Coach said we'd actually prefer to see him shoot. At least our feet could be more set outside to contest. People forget how good of a shooter Kyrie can be. He continued and said, and threes are so hard to compete against, we want to try and limit those first. Guys, back over to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Now here's Booker. He's got 11. 6 to shoot. Will it go? And it's Brooks that time on the assist by Williams.
Inside, outside, mid-range, Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player is so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona is a great choice.
Here's Booker following the score by Dallas. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
Here's Irving, and it's sent back by O'Neal. Green inside, defended by Christie. Good on the shot.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Phoenix making some changes. Donnie's checked in for O'Neal. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Brooks. Then for the Mavericks, Washington's checked in for Marshall. And it's Klay Thompson in for Christie. Now, here is Irving. He's got 5. Score of the basket is 3rd after 5 shots.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Booker against Irving. And the rejection by Gafford. Inside. And Gafford throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Green. Hasn't made one yet.
Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
Pass to Flagg. And Flagg throws it down.
And you can't let this kid, Flagg, get that good a position down low. Cooper will finish that every time.
Now, here's Green. Last game, 26 points. The 3. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 6-point game. Washington sets the pick for Irving. Here's Flagg. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the left wing. Dunn, wide open. He fires. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Pass to Flagg. Out to the wing. Down low. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And Tim, you think about rim-running centers. Daniel Gafford typifies that type of player.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a great finisher. He knows when to dive at the rim. And what you like with Gafford is that he's willing to meet you there defensively as well.
And we've seen P.J. Washington take his defensive game, Tim, to another level in Dallas.
Yeah, Kevin, a chance to play a winning brand of basketball in his hometown, and maybe giving him a little extra motivation to go with that 7'2" wingspan.
Here's Irving. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Irving's got 9.
Impressive work inside that time from Irving. He is one of the most talented scorers in this league.
Nobody near Allen. Offline with his 3. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 7. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Dallas?
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
We've got Goodwin. He's out there with Dunn, and it's Allen in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul. Allen for 3. A rebound by Washington.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Thompson. Washington passes to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it down to Middleton. Launches a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Yeah, a lot of ups and downs. You know, there's a different little ebb and flow to that one. And I think they just seem to fade down the stretch.
Well, Allen mostly known for his shooting, but he's showing you right there. He can move the ball as well.
And so it's Dallas with it. Following the score by Phoenix. Inside, Klay Thompson.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the rejection by Lively. Thompson surveying the floor. Pass to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So both teams making some changes here. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Booker. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
Yeah, Booker getting it done at every level. He is just a bucket getter.
Now, here's Marshall. Brooks covering. Nobody near Irving. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Now, Washington following the 3-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. They shoot again. Washington, that's good. Washington's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
You know, you got to be impressed with the size and athleticism of this Mavericks front court, Tim.
And now the addition of Cooper Flagg at small forward. So in addition to all the length and mobility they already had, this now makes them the match of any team in the league in that regard.
Suns trail by 7. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in. It was a really important time, and it was good for me. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Now, here's Marshall. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. The kick out to Irving. And a miss there on the triple. To the inside. Here's Iguodala. The layup missed. Dallas leading by 7. Here's Christie. Brooks grabs the board. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Allen for the 3. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Allen's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, Grayson Allen really likes that exact spot. One of his favorite places on the court.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Suns making a change here. Williams has checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Gafford's checked in. Now, here's Washington. 8 points his last outing. Dallas again missing.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Brooks outside. Pass to Booker. 5 on the clock. Fantastic finish by Booker.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
O'Neal against Washington. Here's Irving. Rebound by Williams.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Pass to Allen. From deep, Brooks. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Now, here's Washington. Christie kicks to Marshall. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Pass to Brooks. Fires the 3. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Brooks has got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now Christie. Back to Irving. And stolen by Booker. O'Neal misses. Mavericks trail by 4. Pass to Christie. Inside, Irving. Good D by Booker.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
Here's O'Neal. Kicks it out to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. And he lays it straight in. Now it's a 6-point Suns lead. Tim, you know you've played it for so long. The intensity of competition can lead to some heated communication, even between those on the same team.
Well, Kevin, believe me, in the 10 years I played in the league, you often see that between teammates because you have highly competitive individuals who aren't always going to see eye to eye.
But don't you think that's good, though, that competitive tension that may exist within a team?
It creates an edge, Kevin, that you need to win in this league. That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. Trailing here by 8. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That will be the 3rd of the 6-game road trip. Again, Irving missing.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 11.
Oh, what an ugly start to this quarter. Only 1 of 8 from the field.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Jalen Green's checked in for Grayson Allen. Flagg is checked in for Dallas. Outside, Green. Booker looking around. Green passes to Williams. O'Neal on the wing. Outside, Green. Off target from outside. Mavericks trail by 8. Irving drives in. Christie has the open look. That 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Green, and Green slams it in.
Emphatic 2 points from Green. Great to see him being aggressive and not settle for jumpers.
Marshall passes to Gafford. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's Irving missing.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
Green kicks to Brooks. It's up a 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Irving. There's the 3, and the 3 ball is good. He's got 14.
Oh, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Trailing to start the quarter, they battled hard and pulled off a tremendous comeback. Now enjoying the lead. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. Let's jump right in with a look at the Players of the Week. Some great choices for the award this week, don't you think?
Yeah, I think if you win 4 Player of the Week awards, you should be able to trade them in for a Player of the Month award.
This is not a carnival, Shaq. You can't trade up for bigger prizes.
Why not, Ernie? I mean, you can win stuff for making hoops at a carnival, and it's even harder there. But why you can't do it? And the rim is bent there.
Well, I guess you can't argue with that kind of logic, if that's logic. And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the Dallas Mavericks.
Sometimes you try on defense and still get scored on, and that's what's happening right now. They're struggling to find the answers, Shaq.
Got to tighten up, that's all I'll say.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And happy you could join us. We've got quarters left to go in regulation. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And, guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
Suns leading by 7. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. They've got Daniel Gafford. Kyrie Irving is out there with Max Christie. Then it's Flagg. And it's Marshall in at the 4 spot. Tim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but.
With the crossover. Ooh, Booker taking the hit.
That is great work by Booker there. He completely lost the defense.
Irving dishes to Marshall. Pass to Gafford. Outside Irving for the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Irving stretching out the defense and showing us that signature range.
Booker the pass to Green. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Marshall with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Marshall can't hit.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim. That brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Pass to Flagg. On the wing, Christie. Guarded by Green. And here is Irving. Lock at 6. 3, Marshall. Brooks grabs the board.
He is just really almost playing for the other team to shoot it.
Oh, wow! Booker with the big jam!
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And a chance here to go to our rookie leaderboard and give a nod to the best long-range bombers of the past month. Cooper Flagg, 3rd.
You know, coming into the NBA, you knew he could stroke it from long range. And over the past month, he's shown us exactly that.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. 11-point game. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
And Booker kicks to O'Neal. From outside, off the mark. Mavericks trail by 11. Pass to Flagg. Buries it down low. Flagg's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
At the elbow, Williams. With the teardrop and the rejection by Gafford. Pass break, Dallas. Pass to Flagg. Here's Gafford. He's guarded by Williams. Flagg with it. He's guarded by Booker. And the shot is good. And that's 12 points for Cooper Flagg.
Just a problem inside. Flagg just burst through the contact.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Klay Thompson.
Well, as your career goes along, you naturally lose a little bit. But he takes great care of himself. He puts a lot of effort into his preparation, and he's smart about picking his spots. That's why he's still a factor out there on the offensive end.
And here's Green outside, and it's Flagg with the rebound.
You know, all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Tim, what would your advice be to get the Phoenix Suns back on track for their new head coach?
I think they need to change their mentality about what wins in this league. It's about defense and activity level. You got to have those players who are willing to lock in, fight, and battle for those 50-50 balls.
Down low, here's Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me, you definitely do. In the corner, it's Flagg. A three-pointer, no good. Phoenix leading by 6. O'Neal outside. There's Green with the 3. The kick out to O'Neal. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Flagg. Irving against Green. And he gets it to go. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Brooks, the pass to Booker. Over Irving. Booker, good. Booker's got 27 points.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The Suns leading. Outside, O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Pass to Flagg. Lets the three fly. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
An efficient three-point shooter in college. That clearly hasn't changed for Flagg.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Allen's checked in for Phoenix. The Mavericks also with a sub. Washington's checked in for Irving. Williams finds O'Neal. Brooks feeling it out a bit. This one for 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Over in the corner, Washington. Flagg with it. Brooks on him. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Green. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. Averaging about 23 points per, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds.
And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, his production is crucial to this team. They've sort of built around him, and it's why so many things are run through him.
And the Suns making a change here. Iguodaro's checked in. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. To the left side wing. From deep, Washington gets the three-pointer to fall. Washington's got the game tied up here for Dallas. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They've led by as many as 11 points. O'Neal wide open. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Allen dishes to Brooks. Fires for 3. A rebound by Washington. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. 1:21 left in the third quarter. Flagg with it. Brooks on him for the lead. It's hauled in by the Suns. Marshall with the steal. On the wing, Christie. To the paint. Here's Gafford. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. For Phoenix, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Green kicks to Brooks. O'Neal makes a 2-pointer. Nice jump shot. Good. O'Neal's got 7 now in this quarter.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Here's Washington. Pass to Flagg. Now, here's Marshall. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Pass to Christie. For the lead. Off target from downtown. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Suns. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. And we'll be right back after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They're going with Booker and Allen on the wings. Then there's Dunn, and it's Gillespie in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Washington sets the pick for Middleton over Dunn. Middleton can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Iguodala, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Picked off in midair. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Ahead. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Here's Irving. And that one comes up a bit short.
Oh, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Kicks it out to Allen. Just 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Dunn shot's good.
If he gets any daylight out there, he is capable of knocking that shot down.
Now, here is Irving. Defense is right there, and he converts the layup. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half. Suns leading by 4. And here's Booker from the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. Lively's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
On the wing, Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Booker outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Booker's got 29.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Allen against Irving. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Here's Lively. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Williams, he's checked in for Phoenix. And Dallas with a change here too. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Chris Middleton. Allen finds Dunn. Here's Gillespie. On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Thompson. Shot's good by Booker. Booker's got 31.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Thompson outside to tie it up. Thompson with the 3.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Booker in the post, working on Thompson. Allen passes to Booker. Basket counts. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, the defense was there, but Booker is strong enough as a finisher to get through that contact.
Outside Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
Pass to Booker. The tray. Book it. Devin for three.
What a pure stroke by Booker. Right back at you.
Now here's Irving. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Booker against Thompson. Now here's Dunn. Out left to the wing. Washington against Allen. And here's Booker from the arc. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in. Allen's got 4 assists in the game. Thompson passes to Lively. Here's Irving. It's good. Irving's got 14 points here in the second half.
Sometimes even I'm not sure how Irving does what he does out there.
Phoenix leading by 3. Gillespie, the pass to Dunn. Booker outside. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. Lively finds Washington. Irving for 3. Oh, they get it back. Lively, that's good.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Derek Lively. A different look for Dallas. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Derek Lively. Flagg comes in for P.J. Washington. And it's Max Christie in for Klay Thompson. And that one falls for Williams. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Here's Flagg. A nice little jumper in tight.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Booker outside. Now Williams. Now Booker. Now O'Neal. Now Brooks. And stolen by Flagg. To tie it up. And oh, the lay-in, and he gets it done.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night. Well, that's why Booker is one of the elite players in this league. He knows his team depends on him to consistently get big buckets.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Second team foul. Irving. And it's good.
Irving embracing the brightest lights.
O'Neal on the wing. Outside Booker. Off the glass.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Irving against Booker. 11 feet away. Williams with the rebound. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. They've led by as many as 11 points. He drills the three.
Well, Brooks is always working hard for this team, and here it pays off with a huge basket.
That is a big-time bucket by a big-time player. Cooper Flagg already building his legacy.
Moving against Booker. Brooks up top. 6 to shoot. It's Booker. Late in the clock, he gets it to fall.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Kyrie, there's the jumper. Nice one.
And Kyrie trying to do it again. He is one of the game's best closers.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Booker fires. And they get it back. Brooks buries the deep ball.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Dallas calls timeout. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
You have to be smart here. If they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
Irving.
And you got to admire Irving in these situations. Doesn't let pressure overwhelm him. In fact, he embraces it.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Irving against Booker. From outside, does not go. And so it's Phoenix who's straight by with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Devin Booker.